Everybody, today we're going to be talking about our base 10 blocks, or also could be used as Unifix cubes, and I'll show you the difference between those in a second. So the very first thing you're going to want to do with these is cut them out. You need to cut all the dotted lines so that you have sticks of 10 and these individual ones. Once you have them all cut out, you're going to want to keep them in a Ziploc baggie so that you don't lose all these little pieces. Okay, so if you just store them in a little baggie of their own, and you can keep that in your big baggie of manipulatives. That way you don't lose any of these little pieces. So once you have all these little pieces, these ones are called tens. Can you guess why they're called tens? If I count them, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 blocks there. These ones are called ones because they're just one each. And if you take real base 10 blocks, like what we use in class, are these little sticks. Do you remember using these tens and ones before in school? When we look at these in class, we use them for all kinds of things. We use them for adding, subtracting, counting, all kinds of things. Even just like what we do on our daily interactive calendar, we look at tens and ones, just like these ones. You can even use these ones when you're looking at the calendar with tens and ones. So I'm going to show you what we do with these, and I'll use ours so that you can see how we count these. If we're counting these, let's see, they're ones, so I'm going to count them by ones. I have 1, 2, 3. Guess what? When I get to 10 of these, guess how many I can trade it in for? I have 10 of them. I put them all together. It kind of looks like this, doesn't it? But this one's shrunk down together. So these ones are ones that I count by ones. These ones are tens. So if I have a whole bunch of these, guess what I count them by? I count them by tens. So if I have that many, let's count these. I have 10, 20, 30, then I add on by ones. 31, 32, 33, 34. There's 34 blocks right here. Okay, you can do it like that with counting. You can add numbers together. If I have 20 of them and I add another 10, how many do I have altogether? All kinds of fun things that we'll be doing. I could subtract. If I have 2 tens, which is 20, and I take one away, how many are left? 10. We'll be doing lots with them this year. So I wanted to show you our base 10 blocks. Also, they're almost a little bit similar to our Unifix cubes that we use in class. Here's some of the Unifix cubes that we use in class. These are fun because you can take them apart, and then you have the ones like that, but you can also stick them together so that you have a rod of 10. And same thing, then a lot of times in class, we'll add our tens and ones, things like that. For today, once you cut them out, just practice making some numbers. Okay, you can come up with a single digit number or a 2-digit number and see. Does it have any tens in it? If I make 17, how many tens, how many ones? If I make 2, how many? Just these, right? So you can kind of play around with them after you make them today. But remember, keep them in a baggie because you don't want to lose all of these little ones.